Consider the following ordered data. Find the low, first quartile, median, upper quartile or third quartile, and the high. It is important that your data is ordered from smallest to largest if you're going to do this technique by hand. We're going to let the technology do it on larger examples with more data points. I did want to show you how to do it by hand. First thing is, let's note that we have 9 data points. So that gives us a fifth value that is right in the middle. Okay. The one that, and since it's an odd number of data entries, there's 9 total, it's the one exactly in the middle. So that's your median. The lower half of the data has an even number of data entries. So for Q1, if there's an even number, you average. Now, since it's the same number, 14 over 2 is 7. But for your third quartile, we're going to look at the middle. The upper half of your data has an even number of data entries, so Q3 will be the average of the two in the middle. As long as there's an odd number, you can find a single value right in the middle. But if there's an even number of data entries, then you take the average. And so this will be 10.5. All right, the high and the low, that's the easiest part to find. Okay, so we have found the lowest, the highest, the median, which is right in the middle, that's 9. The lower half, its median is Q1. The upper half, its median is Q3. If there's an even number, average. If there's an odd number, just take the one right in the middle. Interquartile range is Q3 minus Q1. For this problem, that's 10.5 minus 7. Which is 3.5. Make a box and whisker plot. A box and whisker plot is made up from your 5-number summary, and part A is actually the 5-number summary. We had a low of 4 and a high of 12. Okay. Q1 was 7. I'm just going to try to make these a little nicer. Try to at least draw it to scale. Okay. All right, so Q1 was 7. me do this in blue. That's where your box will start. Q3 was 10.5. That's where your box will end. Okay, so the box is Q1 to Q3. The median was 9, so that's going to be a bar in the middle of the box. The high was 12. Now, from your box to the high, that's going to be a whisker. And the low was 4, so that's going to be the low end whisker. And that's a box and whisker plot. Low, Q1. Median is also called Q2. And then upper quartile, and then finally the high.